So just getting a harvest done on field 2. I think field 1 is ready as well, so the harvester's going to be busy. And we've got contract harvest going on field 18. And actually, so I've got a couple of options of fields to buy. Field 6, but it's got sugar beet and not worth harvesting a field of sugar beet of that size. And field 3, oh, that's the wrong button again, which is canola, so that'll make more sense. Field 12's got sunflowers. How much is that one? Okay, field 3 it is then. So we'll buy that. I'll leave a work on this actually. What I also need to do, so there's 2 things we need to do. What are prices like at the moment? So canola reasonable but nothing amazing. Actually no, that's not true. Canola at the restaurants are pretty good, so that'll do. Come on, what else we've got? We've got in here soybeans. What have we got in the other one? Actually canola as well. Oh. I was thinking we put a silo in, but actually I'm not sure we need to. I'll quite happily sell those straight away at those prices. But we should get a silo at some point. I need to do more of this wood. How's our... Mind you, that's point as well. So we've just bought field 3. It's in its final growth stage, I think. What's its state? Needs weeding, obviously. Late for that. Needs ploughing. Doesn't look like it's got any fertilisation in it. That doesn't need lime, at least. So let's grab the case. Some narrows on it. Actually, you can have narrows in Witchling, can you? So I'll have to change to Trelleborg. Should be there we go. I could use the armour track. Use this one for change. Won't use this one for with narrows yet. So the next thing we better do is go and get a bucket so that we can clean up the sheep area. Not a lot left in here. Don't remember whether or not I've got any on this trailer. Let's give it a go. Get in. Lime, I think that's seeds. Yep. So no then. Right, so we need to go and get some fertiliser at some point. Definitely haven't got some sitting somewhere. Nope. No way that's going to be enough of it. No. Let's get him started. Might need to go down to... Oh, maybe. Actually, I can use this, can't I? I think. I can use it for grass. No, maybe I can't. Let's do it again. I can. Well, this is a very useful multi-purpose fork. The weight off. Climb over the logs. So I've returned the baler that I'd had yesterday. I might finish off some baling today. Someone said they'd finished. What was that? Skip 17. I'll go and have a look. So strangely enough, we've got 2 trailers for this. I'm not sure if we're going to need them both. But we might just. Rather stupidly, I started filling the back one first, which was perhaps the wrong idea, but still. So he thinks he's finished because he got to the bottom of the field. Okay. Yeah, plenty of fertiliser left anyway. What I'll do is I'll get him running up the other side of the field so I don't have to worry about position too much. And then I'll do the middle. only going to get one lot in, but that's not too bad. Okay. That's that quick job done. Still need to decide what I'm going to do with that area there. And I wonder about landscaping it, doing something with it, but it's such a small space. So my sheep are right now with it, yep, absolutely fine. Well, I might as well take over this harvest then. Well, actually, I'm going to take over the contract one because actually there's a lot of top and bottom work to do for these misfits, whereas the worker's actually doing a really good job in my field. So if I'm going to take over one, I might as well take over this one because I should have some tidying up to do anyway. Short contracts at the moment, but I'm sure more will pop up. There's a few fertiliser jobs, so we could actually go get some fertiliser. Could do that spraying one. We'll have to lease the equipment, but that's okay. May as well do some of these. See, I might go get some fertiliser and go do these fertiliser jobs with our own fertiliser spreader. I can't remember actually if our fertiliser spreader's got a hook on the back I could attach the trailer to. That'd be great, wouldn't it? That'd work. I could put a 3-point link on the front of the spreader, on the front of the tractor. Put the spreader on the front of the tractor, trailer on the back. That would work too. Can't remember now what I got. One sec. I was about to do, oh yeah, that's possible. Have I got... Oh, that's right, yes, of course, I've got the hook lift thing and it's down at the... That's right, I was trying to remember what I was doing with those bags. Yep, it's down at the store. Fine. I think we've got to deliver this that far. Where's it got to go to? Port crane elevator. Just around the corner, right? Yep. Oh yeah, that's the one that's a bit of a pain to get to. First time I delivered something there, I hadn't realised that technically you can only get to it from the railway, at least as far as I could tell you could, so actually ended up dumping it from the tractor on the tracks. Whoa, 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 whoa. Actually not too matters. So I'm going to use the train, which seems like a complete faff, considering it's, you know, the next stop. But why not? Screenshot. Line up, I think. Nice, a good size. We go for a contract. getting a little more of this than I expected, which is good, so we will need both trailers. May as well just start using the second one anyway. To the back one. Right, last couple of strips on here, so I'll leave a worker on that because this field's now finished. While we're building up, makes sense to keep them turning over. Nearly missed it at the end. Oh, right. How much have we got out of this then? Not really masses, obviously, but... $7,616 litres, so what prices did we say we'd got? Oh wow, port grain elevator. 3,000. Well, there's 20 grand a crop sitting right there. So again, while we're building up, I think it makes more sense. We know the soy. If we got more soybeans in, it would make sense to harvest them for the trailer, but we don't. So as we don't, and again, so the port grain elevator, I haven't yet found a route in to that, other than just dumping at the sort of train sell point. So maybe we'll try using the railroad side of east. I assume we can then transfer it into the train. And actually we could do that with the corn and sell them both at the same time, because that's where we've got to deliver our corn for our contract. I would imagine by now he's nearly finished. He has nearly finished. Just going to go straight this grass strip up the middle. Gives me great fields to buy. Look how much we power these together. Get some really good fields out of them. Interesting. Okay. Right. Yep, there's definitely a silo unload point for the train. This is very nicely done. So I'll leave that there a sec. Let's grab the JCB and unload the combine. Not too far over. There we go, that's better. Right, so let me just finish this bit off. Whoa, do hate rear. I do hate these trailers. Yeah, it's quite a lot of corn there actually. Okay. So I may as well just do this last tiny little bit here. Like that. Hold that closed. Oh, we've just missed the train. That's annoying. So that also answers the question, yes we could, I don't actually, there's no rush for me to get a silo, but I'm going to, because I could just use the train ones, which is what I used to do on Gets Felsbrunn. I used to use the train silos, because I didn't have one, didn't really have my own yard even. Leave that there in the shade. Change the tip side. Don't know what it's set on. There we go. Can I do both at once? I don't have switch to trains on, do I? Where's switch to trains? Used it for so long. There we go. Right, just need to figure out where we are then. Long way away. Right, keep going train. Take a bit of a tour of the map as we bring it back round. Right, so we're coming around this corner, then we're on the last stretch. So, knock the power off. It's kind of turned into a train sim world video. Right, we've probably got a couple of those. Yeah, we've got a couple of trucks that we can use for this grain, so... Oh, going too fast. Just like a train sim world video. Am I just in the right place for that rear one? I can't even tell which is which. Let's come back then. And then that second one presumably would work, right? Because it's just an open. Whoa, stop, train. Yes. So that's my soybeans going into that one. And then in this one, a little bit further, is the corn for the contract. Close that, and off we go. And yeah, if it wasn't for the fact that I haven't found any way of using trailers in this other than going onto the tracks, which is a little bit risky, I just about got away with it last time, I probably wouldn't have bothered. But this looks to be a train only unload point. And again, I've gone past it. Look, I've overshot. And there we go. So while we're here, sell my soybeans first. What's that? 22,000. Yep. Okay. And then whiz back through to this one. Ooh, which is, there we go. So it isn't getting an unload, but it is, it's now. There it goes, you can see it. Contract complete. And how much extra crop? Not a lot, I really can't see that. Oh, is that 9,000? Can't even see. Yeah, it is. Wow. Cool. Well, that was worth doing. Right, send the train on its way. And we can also go in here. Kind of the wrong way. Contract is complete. Missing crops. Nope, don't think so. Done. So I need to spot what next one we want to do. You know what, for a change, let's do this one. Field 20, where's that? Oh, not far away. And we'll borrow items. In the meantime, we'll get the harvester on our field and get our canola started to be harvested. Oops, that was a big bump. we've got all these trees in the way, we'll just do this top edge, should be enough, then just leave work to it. We'll come back and do some more in a minute anyway. Just want to go get that spraying job done. And that's not bad, it's brought the money back up, so that's paid for that field, pretty much. A lot of it anyway. Not quite as you were on 150, but that's a good half a bit back, if not more. Just thought while we walked past. Alright. That's filling up nicely. Sheep are doing a good job. I did buy some more, so we've got, is it 12 I got in the end? 16 now. So I made another 3 trips back and forth. So they're not doing too badly. And there's no rush to feed them or anything. Right, let's find our leased equipment then. And I'm going to take access to trains off again. Do not use it that often. Did a little Voltra. And of course we need to fill it, don't we? That's alright, we'll just buy a pallet of herbicide and leave it here. Field 20 is not that big, so 1 should be plenty. I suppose what I should have done, I should have leased my own. I could have sprayed the weeds off my field as well. Never mind. Too late. Right, field 20. I'm umming whether or not to stay on here or whether to go on the new map that came out this week, which is a really interesting looking map. Not that they're wrong side of the road, sorry. Not that this one isn't either, I do like this map. But of course this is a port from 17, whereas the new one was flat. Oh, what's it called? The Old Farm and Countryside or something? Had a quick look around that. It's a very interesting map. Lots of different things. Loads of sell points. You know, sort of has a feel a little bit like this one. Lots of different sized fields, nothing huge, but plenty of opportunities to plough together and do all that sort of stuff. So yeah, wondering whether I might move on to that one in the near future, but in the meantime, I think now where was I heading? To field 20. Yep, it was the other side. And in fact, those are the weeds that are the subject of our challenge. This won't take long. It also won't take an awful lot of herbicide. Now the question is then, do I sell what's left over and return it, or do I just empty it out in case I get another herbicide contract? Sense to empty it out. Might just do that. Then we've always got thing at the store. Yeah, don't do a lot of herbicide spraying. A bit faster acting than most herbicides, but it's kind of fun. and instantly wither. Brilliant. Internet quality is currently not sufficient to broadcast gameplay. Goodness, I've never had that come up before. Well, it still says we're on air, so I assume I'm still broadcasting. Oh, full grain tank. Right, and we hadn't put enough of the headland in at the top, but so. Oh, and of course our trailer's still over at the railway line. Bit slow in the chat this morning, bit slow in the viewers this morning. I'm streaming a bit later than I usually do. I was out really late last night, so a couple of really long days, so I had a bit of a lie-in. Right. Exciting to have another field, I'm really pleased with that. So I might do, I wonder if actually that little funny bit of land, I could try landscaping it, but I'm not sure what I'd do with it. Flatten it, but what would I put on it? I suppose I wonder if it'd be big enough to put a small store, vehicle store, if I just flattened it completely, you know. Or do I seed it with grass and just use that? It's probably enough for now, at least for our sheep. Maybe I convert that grass field that we've got, plough that out and put something else in it. Use that as a crop field. Or I could either take it down, take the level down, and put a small store in it, vehicle shelter. Might not be enough room. Or I could raise it up actually and make it level with the rest of the yard. That would also do it. Oh, we're going to get a pretty decent yield off this field. That was odd. It still had the sound on, but it was still empty when it had emptied. Right, I'll take a bit more off this top. That'll just be enough to let the worker get on with it. button, that's close. May as well take another one off. I started harvesting from that side, may as well leave them running it on that side. Contract on field 20 finished. So if I go in now, actually, you know what? The frequency with which herbicide contracts actually come up, I'm going to sell what's in there. Okay. So we're going to accept that one, and we'll do that a little bit later. Good. And actually, you know what I should do as well is save the game. That as well while we're here. Right, customize configuration. That's its front attacher, but I don't see a PTO. Well, let's see. Okay, so let's do that. Yeah, so if I raise that up, it's going to create a bit of a cliff face here and on the bottom there. Actually, it's a relatively large area, you know. I think if I took that tree out, it's actually a bit bigger than you might think. Mind you, I could, because you know what, the slope at the end isn't so bad. I reckon I might do that, actually. I think that if I plough all that out, create it into one area, because they're not, it's technically not a field, but it is one area anyway. So if I ploughed it out, limed it, seeded it with grass, I think that would probably be enough grass to keep us in grass for the sheep. And then the grass field that we've got over there, we could plough and put crop in, and we could extend it as well for now. Mind you, will I do that? I'm going to put a house on here at some point when I can afford it. Maybe I wouldn't do that. Part of the field needs lime. How did I miss that? Of course I had that problem because I got withered crop in it. Yeah, I might do that actually. I mean, it is bigger than I thought. So actually, if I landscaped it so this was completely vertical, there would be enough space here to put another vehicle shed. But I don't need that right now, I don't need more space. But having grass in there so that I've got more fields, worth doing. I could always landscape it later and put a shed in there if I wanted to. So I might do that. I wanted to try this one. How much is it? 19,000. Youch. With swath sheet, without swath sheet. Now, forgive me for saying so, that looks like that's with swath sheet, and that's without swath sheet. So I think that's the format we need it in. Looks to me anyway. Okay, and also Bale. Now I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to afford to buy this. If I do, it's going to burn us out of a lot of money. How much have we got left? 106. Actually, you know what? We'll make that back. Mind you, I was only doing, yeah, no, I'm going to lease it. I was only doing round bales on this one. Ooh, I like the beefier tyres, they're quite cool, aren't they? Twins? What? No. Oh, I like those. Hee hee, nice. Yeah, I was only going to do round bales on here to start with. My plan ultimately is to do square bales on here. So let's just lease it. We'll probably only have it for a few days. Yep, it works. I wasn't sure if it would. Okay, good. That's cool. Right. A lot of weeds in a lot of these fields, kind of thinking we might get the opportunity to use the rest of that herbicide that we've now got sitting at the store. Was that the combine full again? Looks like it must have missed it. Missed the notification. Yep. It's not worth manoeuvring the trailer. It's so close. Oops. Right, we'll get this baled, this field. Dying to see this work. I think I might call it a day. Didn't have a long time today to stream. Just wanted to do a little bit. Yeah, so it's definitely right. So yeah, that description is wrong then, isn't it? You definitely bought the one with the swath sheet. It's creating a nice swath. Oh, Bale's fault. Not paying attention. Now, suddenly that's not creating a swat. Hey, that's weird. And yet I still have my swath sheet. That's very odd. Yeah, that's a bit weird. It's no longer swathing, as you might say. Even a thing. Slightly tricky. Very tricky. Oof, made it. Not perfect swathing, it's fair to say. So actually I could plough this out and have it as an extension to this field. Put the two together. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. That would make sense. So we'll do that. We'll plough out that little patch. Seed it with grass. And then I'll plough this together into that field. Just to make it a little bit wider. There we go. So no one in chat today, which is a bit of a shame. But this will be up on YouTube, so I'll have to tidy up those bits later. So yeah, if you're watching this later on, thank you very much. I appreciate that, and I do hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, let me know what you think about. Do I carry on here? I'm kind of. It's always so tempting when a new map comes out to just go, new map. But I don't know, there's, I've not long been on here and there's still stuff that I'm sort of, thinking it actually be quite cool to play this a bit longer, but you know what? I could be doing the same stuff on a different map. It's not, So, yeah, maybe we'll all think about doing that anyway. We'll see. What I don't want to do is start another series between this one and Marwell and a little, the occasional stuff on Horse, on the aggravation map. That's more than enough. So, I can't start another map. Otherwise I'll never make any progress. I sadly don't get often enough chance to play. to warrant having another map. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you know, if people want to see the new map, then yeah, maybe we'll do that. No, I'll keep this safe game. I could always come back another time. But what I'll probably do is I'll just move across. I'll take the machinery I've got, the money I've got, and you know, we've built up a little bit. We're still early stages, but we're making reasonable progress actually. So it would make sense to not lose the progression that we've got already, little though it may be. And yeah, but yeah. So let me know. Give me a comment. Stay on the Woodshire or move over to the old farm countryside, or in the countryside, or whatever it's called. And yeah, but otherwise, yeah, I hope you've enjoyed watching. Thank you very much. Likes and subscriptions, very much appreciated. And I'll look forward to seeing you again, either here or in Marwell very soon. Bye for now.